Welcome to Second Take, the show that focuses on the issues behind the news. Mining Weekly editor Martin Creamer joins me today to unpack the latest in the mining industry. Welcome, Martin.
Thanks, Ashley.
Can you talk to us about green hydrogen development having the potential to create up to 60,000 new jobs?
And we're talking about those jobs in South Africa, but the world over, there is just such a lot of activity in green hydrogen. I emphasize green hydrogen because that is what comes from renewable energy, and that is really what is environmentally friendliest. All the other hydrogens are not as friendly as the green hydrogen. So we emphasize that because we've got fantastic sun, we've got prime wind, and with storage, I mean, we could really be in the pound seats, and green hydrogen is easier to store than electricity, far easier to store. And you can use, existing facilities that you've used for your oil and gas. So there's huge potential. As we see, the European Union has said it's going all out to be fully hydrogen powered by 2035. That is huge for an area that big. As one person said, he's just got a company and he's battling to reach his target of 2030. So you can imagine several countries put together going for 2035. So that will be big. And Japan is also very much into this. But what came out with the 60,000 jobs is that the Department of Science and Innovation reported to the Parliamentary Committee. And during the interviews that took place after that, the DG said that this could generate up to 60,000 jobs in the next 10 to 15 years. The department has been investing money in it, since 2009, and he feels the return on this investment is going to be very good. And he sees that in, not only domestic use, but exportation. There's the fuel cell link. There can be fuel cell components. We've got this endowment of platinum group metals. We've got the wonderful sunshine and wind. So I think, we should be putting more emphasis on this. You see a lot of emphasis put in other areas. But I would take a cue from the European Union because those Germans have studied it very well, and so have the Japanese for many years now.
And Merafe Resources is putting emphasis on renewable energy this year.
Yes, I think we should all put emphasis on renewable energy because you're going to have that renewable energy and you're going to have a lot of it. And, with the excess of it, you then produce this green hydrogen, which you store, and that is electricity being stored, and it's clean electricity. But when you look at Merafe and you see it's the ferrochrome business, these guys need a lot of electricity. And the way they're going about it, I think, with the Glencore pooling is absolutely exemplary because, they're looking at what do they pollute for a start. So they're off gases. They're focusing on that on site so that you can get clean electricity from the off gases. And that is a good starting point. Then they're looking on site, what is the potential for having on-site solar and, if possible, wind? And they're looking about 150 megawatts around there. But then it goes even bigger because of the nature of their business. They need a lot of energy. So they are going to, source supplies from around the country of clean energy. And together they're talking about what could be like 950 megawatts because they were initially saying 750 megawatts, now they're saying 800 megawatts plus the 150, and then you've got the off gases. So it's close to 1,000 megawatts, I'm sure, that they are going to produce, which is the way to go because they need all that electricity.
And world parliaments are being urged to use their constitutional powers to put focus on climate change. Yeah,
this was great that the Interparliamentary Union, which met in Bali, including us, and our national speaker was there. They emphasized, look, you've really got to move rapidly on climate change. People are noticing that climate change is real. And, if you are particularly in island areas and small with sea around you, you're aware of it even more. And it was great that, the South African contingent there supported this strongly. And in the South African contingent were all parties. So you had, the ANC, you had provincial people, you had DA, you had EFF. So, all of them were saying and singing from the same hymn sheet that we've got to really move fast on climate change. And I thought that was very significant.
Thanks for speaking with us,
It's a great pleasure, Sashni.
That's it for today. Join us again next week for more news analysis on the local and global mining industries. And don't forget to listen to the audio version of our Mining Weekly daily email newsletter.